Right, here we are. The Seattle Mariners are 60-52 on the season, 8 games above 500. A team that struggled all year to get above a game or two above 500. It felt like every time we got to 500, we'd lose a game, then win another one, and then lose again and win another one, or win 2, lose 2. But now we're on a 5-game winning streak. That's 5 straight series they've won, and a 4-game sweep of the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And my first thought is this Mariners team is back to the team that we had last year, the one that when we all thought the season was, kind of coming to a bad spot, we're like, wait a second, this team's getting hot at the right time, and this team can get hot at any time, and we have a chance of making the playoffs. And that's where we sit now, 2.5 games back of Toronto, who unfortunately has won 3 games straight also, so we haven't made up too much room. But keeping that winning streak that we have keeps us from dropping out of the playoff race, which is the most important part. Chaos ball is back, and I love it. But one thing I love more than anything, these final 3 outs, as you can see by Mariner Muse, who I love on Twitter. We follow each other. Great person on Twitter to follow. Notice anything in common? All these guys are pumped. I think it was Cal Raleigh who had a tweet after, or a statement, not a tweet, after the trade deadline saying, you hate to see Seawald getting traded. It's, opportunity for the team to either pack it in for the year, saying, you know what, it looks like they gave up on us. Looks like ownership or, the front office says this team's not winning this year. Or you can use it as motivation to get better. And this team just now keeps on winning games, and they're on fire. I mean, they've won so many games that I didn't think they were going to win. They're back to one-run baseball, and you saw it this weekend on full display. You had last night, which was Saturday night, bottom of the 9th, bases loaded, 2 outs, Mariners up 3-2, and we end up winning the game. Today, again, up 3-2, runner on second because you get a runner in the extra innings. In the bottom of the 10th, 2 outs. But it was nerve-wracking, and you didn't know what was going to happen. But Saucedo came out and, of course, had a strikeout, and that's what you saw in the video of him being pumped. It was a heart rate bumping, whatever you want to call it, situation, and I just couldn't believe the Mariners, again, came out on top in a situation where, they hadn't done this earlier in the season, but now they're here doing it. And as you can see, my tweet here, this is me, Sammy on tap, so much sauce. They are 60-52, 10 out of 12. Not only are they've won 5 games straight, not only have they won 5 series straight, not only was it a 4-game sweep that essentially ended the Anaheim Angels or Los Angeles Angels, whatever you call them, season, it is a team that's won 10 out of 12. And the counted kick, I know I had a couple people make fun of me on social media when I said it, but I felt like after that point something was going to happen. They already had started playing a little bit better, but we've obviously gotten much better. It was kind of like the Jesse Winker fight last year. Despite having suspensions after that and despite whatever happened, we got better. I think it needed something to wake up the team. I feel like the Kelnick kick woke up the team. He'll come back in the beginning of September for a playoff team. That'd be a great piece to add. I really think it made a huge difference. And speaking of last year, as you can see here, George on Tap, my brother, my podcast host on this channel, on the Sports on Tap Seattle channel. So if you also want to find our podcast anywhere, Sports on Tap Seattle podcast, we talk Seahawks, Mariners, Sonics one day, Husky football sometimes. Like this week, we just did an emergency pod. Check those out. But my co-host here and my brother threw 112 games last year. The Mariners were 60-52, and this year they're 60-52, and we didn't need a 14-game win streak. It's surprising if you think about it because last year it took a 14-game win streak. We were that bad. This year we were so average, like 500 and 500 and 500. It doesn't take this huge winning streak, but we're in the same spot we were last year in a team that we all loved and thought was fun. So I kind of have the same feeling now. Like this team has a chance to do what they did last year. Maybe not win the division because we're 6 games out, but a chance to win enough games to get to that wild card spot, to win a round of the playoffs, maybe 2, and start building for this future. So I'm hyped about what happened, but the biggest point of the season that I liked, point of the series, that I liked is what Dave Softy said. Mariners sweep, Shohei impressed. Happy Sunday. If you can't beat them, join them. I honestly do think, obviously, there's a lot of jokes behind this Shohei thing because cheap owner, John Stanton. We're not even sure if Shohei would want to leave LA. Maybe he goes to the Dodgers. Maybe he goes to the Yankees. Maybe he wants to go to San Francisco. Maybe Seattle. But there's been so many signs, the come to Seattle thing. Shohei said he, never seen anything like that before, and he spent an offseason here at Driveline Baseball, I believe, in Kent. So he spent some time in Seattle. His interpreter grew up a Seattle Mariners fan. Obviously, there's Ichiro connections, all those things. So that's another connection. He said he loved the city. It's another connection. You never know. A series like this, where you see how happy this team is, how pumped they are, the way they rally around each other, it could get a guy to say, I'm interested. I don't know. Maybe it's better than being in LA. They're all, when the offseason hits, if you're living there, it's all close flights to Japan. I don't see him going anywhere like Houston or Texas or Florida or New York, to be honest. I think it's somewhere between Seattle, San Francisco, not Oakland, and then probably the Dodgers or stay with the Angels. But a weekend like this can really, make you think, damn, maybe I should. So hopefully it does. But overall, hyped about this weekend, hyped about the success the Mariners are having, and let's keep it up and let's win this whole damn thing. Make sure you like and subscribe. Love y'all. Peace.